If you saw the latest post, you know I picked up a Bixby electric motor, got her all installed, and we're just going to take her out for the initial run. Want to check the setup and make sure everything's aligned. Also kind of curious about the performance. The old cardio might be taking a back seat. I'm going to say we're clear of the weeds now. Let's drop the motor, see if it snaps into the bracket. Definitely didn't snap into the bracket. See what happens when we turn her on. Really? Okay. Hey, mistake number one. Kill switch isn't hooked up. I had to go back to shore and lock that pole into the bracket. I suspect it's that tight for a reason. Probably because it's new and they don't want it kicking back out when you put her in reverse. At least that's what I've seen on the reviews. That'll work itself out, I'm sure. You might have noticed I never brought any fishing gear out with me today. Highly unusual to say the least, but there is a method to my madness. Lost a water wolf the other day, and I'm going to check the shoreline, see if I can find it. I'm going to kind of pedal and just drift downriver, see what happens. Use the old Bixby on the way back up. Probably going to go, I'm going to say 5 to 7 kilometers downriver. Battery's fully charged, so that will give it a good workout. Get the kill switch back on. Try the motor. And we have liftoff. Just in time to mark a big fish. Of course, now you know who regrets bringing out no fishing gear. Way to go, Matt. Kind of curious how fast this puppy will go. We'll try her downriver plus upriver. Showing on the lowest speed 1.4 miles an hour right now. I know this is like looking for a needle in the haystack, but I gotta try to find that camera. The old water wolf provides great underwater footage, lots of entertainment and education. Saying that, if anybody out there has a newer model, the 1.1, battery's still good and you're not using it, send me a comment down below and I'll pick it up off you for $100 Canadian. Really would appreciate that. Got the kill cord on. Let's give the Bixby a run. Going with the current. When we were going across the river, it was about I can't even remember now, 1.4. Going down with the current now, and the lowest settings around 2 miles an hour. That's pretty decent. Let's crank her up to 6 and see what happens. She's going back and forth now, 2.8, 2.9. Let's take her up to 3/4. Speed number 9, she's around 3.5. Well, just went up to 3.6, 3.7. She is tossing out quite a little wake. Gotta say, I'm pretty impressed for such a small motor and battery. I think it's around 10 pounds in total. One of the main factors why I bought it for the kayak. We're going to be able to break 4 miles an hour with the current. Let's crank her up full power. Oh yeah, right away. 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5. There it is. 4.5. Now, don't kid yourself. That is with the current once again. So We are getting a little help. That's the wake on full throttle. Yeehaw! Now, what'd she like to turn? Pretty easy. I think that's why a lot of guys went with a pole adapter versus right on the rudder. Saw a lot of reviews with the rudder mount and they said it was hard to turn at full speed. Glad I went with the one I did. No luck with the water wolf. I figured it'd be a miracle if we did find it. Saying that, I'm pretty happy with the Bixby. We ran her for about an hour on speeds 9 to 12 and still have 3/4 of the battery life left. Pretty impressive. I think she's gonna make a nice option to the arsenal. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. Till next time, stay safe.